Are you a business owner who's still adding your leads and creating a record of it manually? Then this automation is just for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to create Airtable record from Instagram lead ads. So I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I promote my business with the help of Instagram lead ads. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by any of the potential customers and clients with the help of Instagram lead ads for my digital marketing agency, I want to create a record of that lead details in my Airtable. Now doing this manually can be very time consuming. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And in this automation, I have created a connection between Instagram lead ads and Airtable. So if you also want to create an amazing automation, if you want to learn about it, then let me take you all to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Airtable record from Instagram lead ads. So I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I promote my business with the help of Instagram lead ads. I want that whenever someone fills out the details of the form that I've created using Instagram lead ads, the lead is going to be generated. I want to organize that information of the leads. I want to organize the data of my lead at one place. So by adding these leads to my Airtable, I can easily track their contact information and see what services that they're interested in and manage my follow-up efforts more efficiently. This way, I don't lose tracks of my leads and can turn those inquiries into real-time business opportunities. And I'm going to be creating this amazing automation between Instagram lead ads and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as Create Airtable Record from Instagram Lead Ads. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow, okay? After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select Instagram automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Airtable Record from Instagram Lead Ads, and you can see over here there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, other says Action. So what is Trigger and Action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps, two most important concepts of our automation process, because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We're going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I am going to select it as Instagram lead ads. As with the help of Instagram lead ads, I'm promoting my digital marketing agency. My objective is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Instagram lead ads, automatically and instantly, Pabbly Connect should capture the response of the new lead being generated. So that is why for the trigger event over here, I'm going to select as new lead instant. Okay. After selecting the trigger application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button right over here. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that over here, you can see it says connect with Instagram lead ads. Before click on this button right over here, remember to log into your Instagram and Facebook account in order to connect Pabbly Connect with Instagram lead ads easier. Okay. After that, I'm going to click on this button right over here. As you can see that I've successfully authorized Instagram lead ads to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select the page and the lead gen form. So for the page over here, I'm going to select the page over here as Digital Dynamics. So you might be thinking, why am I selecting my page as Digital Dynamics? This is the Facebook page that I've created in the name of Digital Dynamics, which is the name of my digital marketing agency. And this page that I've created in my Facebook account has been directly connected to my Instagram profile that I've created. Okay, if I'm going to show you the connection, if I'm going to open my Meta Ads Manager, you can see right right over here, the page, this is the Instagram page that I have. You can see right over here, this is the same Instagram page, is connected to this Facebook page in the name of Digital Dynamics. Okay, so over here for the page, I'm going to select the page that has been connected to my Instagram account for the page. So for the page over here, I'm going to select it as Digital Dynamics. So I'm going to select this page right over here. And then it is asking for us to select the lead gen form. So I've created a lead ads form in the name of new contact form. So I'm going to select that form right over here. After that, over here it says save and send test request. Before click on this button right over here on the top, it says simple response. As I require the simple response, so I'm going to toggle this button right over here. Okay, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Instagram lead ads been connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test lead being generated or not. And how we're going to generate the test lead with the help of Meta's lead ad testing tool. So I'm going to open the tool right over here. So this is a testing tool right over here, and with the help of this tool, we can generate the test lead. So let us do that now. First, it is asking for us to select the page. So for the page over here, I'm going to select it as Digital Dynamics. And for the form, I'm going to select it as new contact form. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this preview form button. So you can see over here, this is the form that I've created. With the help of this form, all the leads are going to be generated. Firstly, it is asking for the interested services or products. So for that over here, I'm going to write it as search engine optimization, that is SEO. I'm looking for this service, so I've written it right over here. For the first name over here, I'm going to write it as smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as test5. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as smarttest5@pabblytudes.com. And for the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. As you can see right away, it says your test lead has been sent. As now the test lead is successfully generated, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down. And yes, you can see right over here, I have received the response of the new lead being generated in my workflow. If you're going to tally the response of the interested services or the product is search engine optimization, that is SEO, first name as smart, last name as test5, email as smarttest5@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number and all the other details. As we successfully captured the response of the new lead being generated, this means that Instagram lead ads has now been connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now, whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Instagram lead ads by any of the potential customers and clients, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of the new lead being generated in this similar manner. As now the trigger setup is done, our objective is that whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Instagram lead ads, I want to create a record of that lead in my Airtable that I've created. So I want to create a record of my lead in this table right over here. So for that, we're going to set up our action step. And for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Airtable. Airtable is easy to use tool that combines features of spreadsheet and database. It lets you create tables to store and organize information like contacts, projects or tasks in a flexible and a visual way. You can customize each table with different fields like text, checkbox, dates and attachments to suit your needs. So I am going to create a record of my Instagram leads in this Airtable so that I can manage the data later and even my team can manage the data of the new lead being generated. So that is why for the action application, I've selected it as Airtable. And for the action event over here, I'm going to select it as create record, as I want to create a record of the new lead being generated in my Airtable right over here. Okay. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, click on connect with Airtable. A window is then going to appear in front of you which is asking for the permission. Before giving the permission, it is asking for us to select the base. So for the base, I've created a base in the name of Instagram lead details. So I'm going to select the base right over here. After selecting the base that you want to give the access, click on this grant access button right over here. As I've done that, you can see we successfully authorized Airtable to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select the base name. So for the base, I have created a base in the name of Instagram leads details. So for the base over here, I'm going to select it as Instagram leads details. For the table, I'm going to select it as table 1 because this is a single table that I've created. So I'm going to select over here table 1. After that, it is asking for the first name, last name, email, phone number, and the service interested in. So these are the same fields that I've created in my Airtable table right over here. First name, last name, email, phone number, and the service interested in. Under these headers, I want to create a record of the new leads that are generated using Instagram lead ads. So for the data of these fields, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field right over here, you can see it says Instagram lead ads new lead instant. This was the previous step, and as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. I want to create a record of the new Instagram leads in this table right over here. So in my previous response, I have received the response of the new lead that has been generated with the help of Instagram lead ads. And as over here, it is asking for the first name of my lead. So I'm going to select the data of the first name of my lead from my previous response. As I've selected data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the last name, I'm going to map the data of the last name right over here. For the email, I'm going to map the data of the email. For the phone number, I'm going to map the data of the phone number. And for the service interested in, I'm going to map the data of the service. So this is the similar manner you have to map the data over here, okay? After filling in all the required details, it's asking for the enable typecasting. I'm going to select it as false, and then I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right over here. As I've done that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Airtable right over here. And yes, you can see over here in my Airtable, a new record of the lead which generated has been successfully created right away. For the first name as Smart, last name as Test5, email as smarttest5@pabblytudes.com, with the dummy mobile number and the service interested in as SEO, that is search engine optimization. As over here, the record is successfully created in my Airtable. This means that we successfully created an automation between Instagram lead ads and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate another test lead with the help of this Meta's lead ads testing tool, and I'm going to check whether record of the new test lead has been created in my Airtable or not. For that, we are going to generate another test lead. So over here, we are going to generate a test lead with the help of lead ad testing tool. So now let us generate the test lead with the help of this tool. Over here, it says you can create one lead per form. You need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. As I've already created a lead with the help of this form right over here, I have to delete this existing lead from here. For that, click on this button, delete lead right over here. As I've done that, it says a lead has been deleted. After the lead is deleted, I'm going to refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, it is very important to first delete the lead and then refresh the page. Why? Because you can only create one lead per form. If you are not going to delete the existing lead, you will not be able to create a new one over here, okay? After that, over here, it is asking for us to select the page and the form. So the page over here, I'm going to select as digital dynamics, and for the form as new contact form. Then I'm going to click on this preview form button. So this is the lead ads form I've created. I'm going to fill in the details right over here. So you can see right over, I filled in all the details for the service interested in our social media marketing. First name as demo, last name as account 6, email as demoaccount6@pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit button right over here to do the test submission. As over here it says your test lead has been sent. So now I'm going to open my Airtable and I'm going to check whether a record of the new lead being generated with the help of Instagram lead ads has been created or not. For that, I'm going to open my Airtable, and yes, you can see right over here the record has been successfully created. The first name comes as demo, last name comes as account 6, email comes as demoaccount6@pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, the dummy mobile number, and for the service interested in our social media marketing. So as the record has been successfully created in my Airtable, this means that we successfully created an automation between Instagram lead ads and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I promote my business with the help of Instagram lead ads. My objective was that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Instagram lead ads by one of the potential customers and clients, automatically the record of that lead should be created in my Airtable so that I can manage the data of my leads, okay? And for that, what I've done is I've simply created an automation between Instagram lead ads and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.